We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. First and 10. They go play action for Murray. This one taken in by Hyatt. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Second down, Murray. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run with Tracy. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's going to have the Giants' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down. And that's exactly what they did.
First down throw for Murray. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Murray. We'll look underneath here for Tracy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Giants. He'll get this out wide.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 2nd and 2. Murray's going to throw again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. A a lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot. But the first indication that he does not get there, in fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs. They go play action with Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That one intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second.
This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's 4th down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on 4th down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll go again with Lloyd. And And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
In motion, Reed. Levis to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. We'll go right back to Musgrave. He's got it again. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. A run, and this is Lloyd. He'll take this forward for about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson. On 2nd down, Levis. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And the Packers are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 12th touchdown of the year. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Murray now. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Man in motion, heading left. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Murray. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll dodge one would-be tackler. He'll wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. Murray throwing on 4th down. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Giants will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Diamond! Right here!
Throwing is Levis. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And that that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Packers. Off the play fake, it's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. He gets this one to Tucker. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Packers. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And a critical tackle there. They were getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Halftime now at Lambeau. And the Packers are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman. And our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And they'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Like 5-4! Like 5-4!
Here's Levis. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Levis. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go.
Now Levis. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run on first and goal. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to tuck it. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. Throwing here on third and goal. This one caught at the 4. And beautiful footwork on display. He is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action now. Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And it'll be second down. Levis to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This one is caught by Reed. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down. the shotgun. Levis. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. Murray from his own end zone. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Murray now on second. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
24, Linda. Here we go.
On play action, here's Levis. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, Reed. Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Out comes Sly for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Play action. It's Murray. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
He has Hyatt complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drop.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now a second down throw for Murray. He runs with it. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. Murray now to throw on first down. There he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Giants 7.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, second down and goal. Here's Murray to throw. That is hot. What a job on the scramble. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Let's see what Murray has planned on this two-point attempt. Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
49, Mike.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing is Levis. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down. So we'll have third down coming up. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Slides to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Green. 2.
On first down, Murray. This one taken in by Hyatt. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On first and 10, Murray. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On third down, Murray. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That, not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Motion man is Hyatt. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point attempt still to come. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Sly's extra point, up and good. And the Packers add on to their already sizable lead. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Giants.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Giants are going to be set up. 1st and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 59. Giants 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Levis to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Levis. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue.
In trouble, and down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him. So, it's a win for the